Cleveland just witnessed something special. Shedeur Sanders stepped onto that practice field Monday wearing full pads for the first time, and what happened next has everybody talking. Sanders went perfect, 9 for 9, 2 touchdown passes, better numbers than Joe Flacco, better than Dillon Gabriel. While the veteran struggled with accuracy, Sanders was threading needles and finding the end zone like he owned the place. The first touchdown went to Salvatore Cannella. Clean pocket, perfect read, surgical ball placement. But it was the second score that had Cleveland's practice facility questioning. Sanders connected with fellow rookie Gage Larvadain for 6 points that left coaches and teammates shaking their heads in disbelief. Here's what makes this crazy. Kenny Pickett was sidelined with the hamstring injury he suffered Sunday. That opened the door for Sanders to get meaningful reps with the second team, and he walked right through it. No hesitation, no rookie mistakes, just pure execution when the lights got bright. The draft night pain still motivates everything Sanders does. The blow was harsh at the end of April. Everything was set for him to celebrate getting picked in the first round. The party fell apart as hours passed, then days, and his name still hadn't been called. Finally, on the third day, his name was announced in the 5th round when the Browns selected him. Walking into Cleveland's quarterback room was like stepping into a nightmare scenario. Veterans Joe Flacco and Kenny Pickett already ahead of him on the depth chart. Fellow rookie Dillon Gabriel drafted 2 rounds earlier. Sanders found himself 4th on a team that rarely carries 4 quarterbacks. But Sanders believes in himself, and that confidence is pushing him through the toughest battle of his football life. After being picked 144th overall, he told people he had Tom Brady's story in mind, the quarterback who was drafted in the 6th round and became the greatest of all time. Monday's practice session proved Sanders wasn't just talking. Practices are getting more and more intense with the Browns, and Sanders thrived under the increased pressure. Full pads, live contact, championship expectations from Myles Garrett breathing down everyone's neck. The Kenny Pickett injury changes everything for Sanders' opportunity. Head coach Kevin Stefanski maintains there's no established pecking order, but actions speak louder than words. When Pickett went down with that hamstring strain, Sanders got his chance to prove he belongs. Jerry Jeudy has been watching the quarterback battle closely. The Pro Bowl receiver caught passes from Sanders during individual drills and came away impressed. "I've seen them guys getting better each day," Jeudy said about the entire quarterback room. That includes Sanders, who's been maximizing every rep despite limited opportunities. The chemistry between Sanders and Kenny Pickett adds another layer to this story. Before Pickett's injury, the 2 quarterbacks were seen joking around during practice. Pickett playfully teased Sanders, saying his running style resembled Jack Sparrow from Pirates of the Caribbean. Pickett even hummed the iconic theme song, drawing laughter from teammates. That lighthearted moment shows the quarterback room isn't fractured by competition. Despite being in direct competition for the starting role, Sanders and Pickett developed a strong bond, often supporting each other and sharing laughs during training camp. But Monday's injury shifted everything. Ian Rappaport reported Pickett suffered a mild hamstring injury that will keep him sidelined for several days. Coach Kevin Stefanski didn't provide an exact return date, but expressed happiness with what he saw from Pickett during his 4 days of practice. That leaves the door wide open for Sanders to capitalize. Sanders' standout performance on Saturday set the stage for Monday's perfection. He completed 8 of 11 passes with 3 touchdowns during that practice session, drawing praise from teammates and coaches. One memorable play saw Sanders connect with Deontay Johnson for a touchdown, threading the needle with precision that showcased his NFL potential. Myles Garrett has become Sanders' biggest supporter in the locker room. After Friday's practice, Sanders stayed on the field working with center Brady Latham to fix snap exchange issues. Then Cleveland's $160 million franchise cornerstone walked over and started helping. Their all-pro pass rusher invested extra time to support the 5th-round rookie. Garrett's actions send a clear message throughout the organization. This is the same player who demanded a trade in February because Cleveland was a non-contender. The same guy who got his massive extension with one goal. "I expect to get to the Super Bowl." When your defensive anchor voluntarily helps the rookie quarterback, that speaks volumes. Offensive coordinator Tommy Rees has been watching Sanders closely during practice sessions. The coaching staff's increased attention suggests internal evaluations are shifting. Sanders isn't just surviving Cleveland's quarterback competition. He's positioning himself to win it. The Jack Sparrow comparison from Pickett was meant as friendly teasing, but it revealed something important about Sanders' mobility. His ability to escape pressure and extend plays gives Cleveland's offense a dynamic element they've been missing. Sanders can hurt defenses with his legs while maintaining accuracy downfield. Monday's perfect practice session came with Joe Flacco watching from the sideline. The veteran quarterback has been getting first-team reps, but Sanders' flawless performance puts pressure on everyone ahead of him. 9 for 9 with 2 touchdowns is the kind of stat line that forces coaching staffs to reevaluate depth charts. Dillon Gabriel struggled with accuracy while Sanders was finding every target. Gabriel's draft position gave him early advantages, but performance matters more than where you were selected. Sanders is proving that 5th-round picks can outplay 3rd-round selections when the competition heats up. The Browns' offensive struggles last season create opportunity for any quarterback who can produce consistently. Cleveland ranked 30th in scoring at 17.1 points per game. Their defense posted an elite grade, but the offense was dead last in several categories. Sanders represents the unknown variable that could unlock everything. Kevin Stefanski maintained his position about keeping Sanders off the starting role despite Saturday's strong showing. But Monday's perfect practice session makes that decision harder to justify. When a 5th-round rookie outperforms established veterans, coaching staffs take notice. Sanders' calm under pressure separates him from typical rookies. Video showed him evading defensive rush and delivering a looping pass to Gage Larvadain for another touchdown. The play displayed poise that many first-year players never develop. Sanders looks comfortable in the pocket despite the chaos around him. Garrett's backing continues growing stronger. The defensive star praised the quarterback room's camaraderie, saying, "The guys are not afraid to make a mistake. Go out there and try to make a play. They're not afraid to seek each other out and make each other better." That includes Sanders, who's earning respect from Cleveland's franchise player. The injury to Kenny Pickett creates urgency for Sanders to capitalize on increased opportunities. Stefanski faces a tough quarterback decision with Pickett sidelined indefinitely. Sanders' perfect Monday practice puts pressure on the coaching staff to give him more meaningful reps. Browns fans are starting to take notice of Sanders' development. Social media buzz around his touchdown passes shows growing excitement about the rookie's potential. Even skeptics who questioned his draft position are beginning to see why Deion Sanders' son never lost confidence in his abilities. This is exactly what Sanders envisioned when he compared himself to Tom Brady, late-round picks who outwork and outperform higher selections. Monday's perfect practice session proves Sanders belongs in Cleveland's quarterback conversation, regardless of where he was drafted. The championship window in Cleveland opens and closes with quarterback play. Sanders might be the key that unlocks everything for a franchise desperate to reach the playoffs. His perfect Monday performance has Browns fans dreaming about possibilities they didn't see coming.